Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Former Heat fan favorite could be headed back to organization. Goran Dragic spent 6.5 seasons with the Miami Heat between 2015 and 2021. He became a fan favorite during his tenure. Furthermore, he earned his lone All-Star selection while suiting up in Miami. Dragic retired from the NBA at the end of the 2022-23 season. Yet, according to Ethan Skolnick of 5 Reasons Sports, the former guard could return to the Heat organization in some capacity, likely non-playing, ahead of next season. Goran's been around the organization a lot lately, and I expect him to be part of the organization next year, Skolnick said on an April 1 podcast. I think that's the way that this is trending. Also, I talked to Goran last year, and he said he wanted 1 year to kind of get his life where he wanted it, and then probably want to be with the Heat organization. You see him everywhere now, he's doing community events and all that. Since Dragic left the franchise, the Heat has struggled to replace him at the guard position. Adding Dragic to Miami's staff could allow him to help develop his long-term replacement. Still, Skolnick did stop short of discussing what role Dragic could have within the Heat franchise. As such, it's difficult to postulate what his potential impact could be. If Dragic is tasked with helping improve Miami's guard players, he could find himself working with Anthony Simons. In a recent article from Clutch Point's Brett Siegel, the Heat were cited as a potential landing spot for the impressive scorer. The young guard is the main trade asset to keep an eye on in Portland, Siegel reported. There has been plenty of chatter linking Simons to the Orlando Magic since he is from Florida and attended IMG Academy, which is south of the Tampa area. Another team discussed as a potential landing spot for Simons is the Miami Heat, sources said. Siegel continued. With Butler gone, the Heat are focused on moving forward with Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo as the focal points on their roster. Miami would be a lot more comfortable if Herro wasn't always tasked with the point guard role, and moving on from Terry Rozier will be one of their main goals in the offseason. Simons would be a legitimate upgrade over Terry Rozier. He could form a fearsome partnership with Tyler Herro. Simons is averaging 19.3 points, 4.8 assists and 2.7 rebounds this season. Given his age and talent level, it's hard to gauge what Portland's asking price could be. During a recent media availability, Erik Spoelstra detailed how Herro has improved his game this season. He's playing so patiently without the ball, Spoelstra said. It's really slowing down for him. The more aggressive you are, he'll play off the ball. He's playing less and less, bringing the ball up the court and running an angle pick and roll. He's playing off a catch, playing off overreactions. He's so skilled, if you are getting him on the move like that, he's a handful. And he's burning a lot less calories doing it as well. Guys are getting comfortable getting him the ball when he's on the move. Herro has been a true bright spot for the Heat this season. If Dragic does return in some capacity, it will be interesting to see whether he has an impact on Herro's approach and future development. Regardless of his role, Dragic will be a welcomed addition to the Heat organization. However, you can't blame anyone who is hoping that he will be part of Spoelstra's coaching staff, if he does return to Miami in the summer. Tyler Herro is unlocking the Heat's offense with this key skill. The Miami Heat blew out the Washington Wizards, 120-94, Monday night at Capital One Arena. Here are 3 observations. 1. Tyler Herro's gravity. Herro has been one of the league's best three-point shooters this season. Only 5 players have made more threes than Herro, whose shooting fueled his first All-Star nod. Opponents have taken notice. Since the All-Star break, teams have put their top perimeter defender on Herro to try to chase him off the line. Herro has countered by getting to the paint more. Coach Erik Spoelstra has praised his work off the ball. By learning how to use his newfound gravity, Herro can make a dramatic difference for his teammates. Here, we see how Herro's presence above the three-point line jumbles Washington's decision-making. Pelle Larsson goes to set a down screen and Harrow relocates to the top of the arc. Both Wizards defenders lunge at Harrow, and Larsson makes a timely cut to the rim. Harrow, without touching the ball, helped Larsson get a wide-open dunk. 2. Pelle Larsson's cutting clinic. All 7 of Larsson's made shots were within the restricted area. He's making it easy on himself. What has become clear these last couple of games is that Larsson is already an elite cutter. His timing is impeccable, and he makes himself available for passes and dump-offs. 3. Bam and Tyler's two-man game. As the Heat march into a new era, the two-man game between Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro will be even more important. They have decent chemistry already, but sometimes it can be a bit mechanical. Handoff here, rescreen there. This was a neat bit of improvisation. Herro sees his man try to cheat over the screen and hightails it to the basket. Adebayo sees it coming and drops it off to Herro on the move for an easy layup. Wizards' Jordan Poole makes franchise history amid 35-point eruption versus Heat. Jordan Poole's skill of knocking down three-pointers at a moment's notice helped him make history in the Washington Wizards game against the Miami Heat on Monday night. Going into the game, Poole made 221 triples throughout the season. He needed to make 3 shots from downtown to surpass former Wizards star Bradley Beal for most three-pointers made in any season. Beal made 223 shots from downtown during the 2016-17 season. Poole was up to the challenge. He knocked down 7 triples, standing on top as the new season record holder for the Wizards. How Jordan Poole, Wizards played against Heat. Despite Jordan Poole's noteworthy accomplishment, it was the only bright spot in what turned out to be a 120-94 blowout loss for the Wizards. The Heat dominated on both sides of the ball, taking a 36-23 lead after the first quarter and never looked back. They also overwhelmed the Wizards on the glass, winning 62-39 in rebounds, which played a major role in Washington's struggles this game. Only 2 players scored in double digits for the Wizards. Poole led the way with 35 points, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. He shot 10 of 17 from the field, including 7 of 13 from beyond the arc. Tristan Vukcevic came next with 14 points and 4 rebounds. Carlton Carrington put up 8 points and 9 assists, while Alex Sarr provided 8 points and 3 rebounds. Washington fell to 16-59 on the season, being at the bottom of the Eastern Conference standings. They are 3 games behind the Charlotte Hornets and 7 games behind the Philadelphia 76ers. Following Monday's loss to the Heat, Jordan Poole and the Wizards will look to rebound in their next matchup. They host the Sacramento Kings on April 2 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And you, fan? What do you think about Jordan Poole's situation? Write to us in the comments.